it is time to do a collection video. We can do this, but we can only do this together. Oh yeah, together, baby. Let's do it. All right, first location. Let's get in here and see how we did it over this 2-week period. All right, so there's a little bit in there. Cool beans. Let's get it counted up and get these machines back together. All right, spot number 1 in the books. I will put the totals from each haul in the videos. I don't really want to do a whole lot of videoing while I'm in these spaces. I try to keep it as minimal as possible. Just trying not to make people feel uncomfortable. You know, the old guy with the camera and all. But, all right, off to collect some honor boxes. Hola.
Hello.
How we doing, Dusty?
Good, man. How you doing?
I stopped in to check on the honor box. It looks like it's okay for this week.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm on the grind, man. I got to get out. I got like 8 or 10 more machines to go collect from. I just wanted to pop in and check on it, make sure there was still plenty of candy in it.
All right, man.
All right. Talk to you guys soon.
Thank you.
All right. No honor box collections today. Those both had enough candy in them still to say we're not even gonna bother with those for today. All right, that was a cool collection. So far, we've hit 2 spots, and without sitting down and doing the actual accurate math, I'd say we're really close to like $45 and just 2 spots. So yeah, we got to scoot on over here to this next neighboring town and check a couple of machines over here. We got 3 in this next neighboring town. Got 3 locations to go hit. Bear with me, we'll get through this, and we'll get through it together, guys. You know, I totally appreciate you riding along with me on these videos. You know, I'm not really sure what I'm doing makes any sense to make videos out of it, but I'm just sharing, man. Just sharing, hanging out with the people that I don't know. All right, I'm gonna drive, not video. Yeah, not safe. I guess we got a law here in Ohio that I'm not allowed to have my phone in my hand while I'm driving, so I'm pretty certain the GoPro is going to be the same thing. All right, guys, we are at location number 3. We have 3 locations in this town with a total of 5 machines to collect from. So let's get in here and get after it, eh? All right, good to go. Make more money. That was not a very exciting pull. That was only $7.50 for 2 full weeks. And 50 cents of that was mine that I put in there the other day. I stopped by here to have some lunch and went ahead and bought a gumball for a tasty little treat. Because yeah, I like candy too. Not very impressed with that one though. Hopefully that picks up. That is down considerably from the last pull, but it's okay. We still have 4 more machines to check here in this town. I'm not very optimistic on these 4 machines that I'm going to check. Sadly, they are all quarter machines. None of these machines I'm checking at these other 2 locations are 50 centers. And they're not in the most prime of locations. They were just kind of fill-ins to get the equipment working. So let's go up here and check them out and see what they got in them. All right, so I guess we won't be checking this machine today as they are closed. But it looks like that machine is not going to do well. I don't know if it shows on the camera or not, but I can see from where I am, the sun is absolutely bleaching that candy out from sitting in this showroom floor. So I don't know. I'm not real sure how I feel about this machine staying here, but I'll have to check the coins another day. So I've got this other business right next door to it called Sterling Distribution. We're gonna go in and check on that machine. Hey, there's a little bit in it. Make more money. A whopping $1.25 on that pull. Now, like I said, machine's only been there for about 4, maybe 5 days. So not high expectations for that machine to begin with. I am a little concerned about the one next door though. That sucks that's going to be basically a complete loss on inventory, because all of the candy from where I'm standing looks like it's extremely sun bleached, which means that it's dried out, and instead of being chewy, it's more of a crunchy, and that's basically looking like it's going to be a complete loss on my inventory. we'll have to see. I gotta come up here and try to catch old boy actually in the shop. Now, he told me when I placed that machine that during the summertime he kept kind of wonky hours because he runs a landscape business as well. So not too shocked about that, but I certainly do wish that triple vending machine would have done a smidge better than $1.25. You know, I was hoping for at least $5 or $8, something like that. But maybe once it has a full 2-week pull, we'll see what it looks like then. And if it just stays terrible, I'll go ahead and pull that machine out of there and put it somewhere else. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen with the one in the business next to it. Unless I open those machines up and there's just a tremendous amount of money sitting there waiting for me, odds are I'm going to pull that machine and take it somewhere else. Especially since I've already got a couple of locations that need machines. If that one's not going to perform very well and lose me money on candy, then it might not stay there very much longer. We're just going to have to play it out and let it see. All right, we have made it to the next town over. We got a single head machine in here that needs to be collected from. It's a couple of days shy of 2 weeks, but we're going to go ahead and grab it while we're out and about today. Hello. Good, here to check on the gumball machine. Make money. Well, it seems like a 7 to 750 kind of day. I've seen that number come up in 3 different locations now. Not very promising on the actual amounts, but it still far surpasses some of the stuff I've seen other content creators put out from their collection videos. It's not the big money that I'm looking for, but it's definitely something. And like I said, these totals, 750 is still considerably more than what I've seen some of the other content creators pull on monthly draws, not 2 weeks. See, that's one thing to keep in mind, is every machine that I'm pulling today has only been sitting for 2 weeks. If I was to stretch these out and do monthly pulls, they would probably be much more significant, at least for the camera anyway. The money in the bank wouldn't really be any different, but visually you guys would see better pulls. But yeah, I got one last location that I'm going to hit today. I do have one other location, but I'm not going there today. It's too far away to just go there, and the machine's only been there for like 4 days, so I wouldn't expect that there's going to be very much in there. Definitely not enough to make the 12 or 15 mile drive to go get it. But I will be down there in the next few days because there's another business in that village that wants a machine as well. So when I get the next machine in, when I go down to set that machine up, I'll go ahead and stop by the boat club and check on their machines. And by then we should have at least a full 7 or 10 days. And then we'll get it on a 2-week rotation with everything else. But yeah, all right, I got one more place to stop in and check, and we'll see what it looks like when I get there. All right, we are back here at the Resilient Ink and Tattoo here in Bethel, Ohio. One of the greatest places on earth. I don't care what anyone says. Let's see what these rhinos did for us this week. Okay, there's some bouncy ball money in there. We'll take that. All right, and it looks like, yeah, the gumball machine, it made a couple dollars this week too. All right. So I'm gonna get this all sorted out and figured out, and then we'll check out the tattoo sticker machine over there. Stand by. All right, it took some effort, but I can get that machine open. And there's the take for 2 weeks. All right, guys, that was a little janky with that last clean out. Like I said, the tumbler on that tattoo machine, the lock has fallen out of alignment, and I got it open, but once I got it open, I couldn't get it to close again. I couldn't get it to lock. So I went ahead and pulled that machine. I can't have that sitting out here, because the thing would close. The front of the machine would close, but if the machine was to be shaken, that whole front panel with all the tattoos and the coin mechs could fall out. And the last thing I want is for some kid to get whacked in the dome trying to get a sticker or a tattoo and then have all that liability to deal with. So I went ahead and pulled the machine. I'm pretty sure that there is a fix for that machine, the tumbler and that. If not, I might have to get onto candymachines.com and order a new locking system for it, which is really kind of frustrating because it's a brand new machine. This has actually been its first full 2 weeks, and it only pulled $7, so it kind of works out in my favor that I did have to pull that machine, because I was kind of leaning towards taking it out of there anyway, just because it hadn't been performing very well. I really feel like a sticker tattoo machine should be pulling at least $20 or $30 every 2 weeks, and I think that machine has done like $13 in a month sitting where it's at. So like I said, kind of a blessing in disguise, because I was thinking about yanking that machine anyway. So we'll get it all fixed back up. I've got another location, KOI Auto Parts, that wants a toy machine up there. So I'll get that lock replaced or fixed, whatever it takes to get it done, and then get that up there, and that's what we'll do. I'm gonna swing back up here to this other business and see if by some chance we can catch him in the office. It's been a couple hours since I was up here, so maybe, just maybe, he might be in there. I doubt it. This will probably be another day, but we're gonna swing by and see. All right, guys, that is the take for today. $91 is what we pulled. And there you go. That's what $91 in quarters looks like. Now, we had the machine down at the Ripley Boat Club that we didn't check today, and we had the one at the printing shop that we didn't collect from today. So there's actually 5 machines that aren't included into this tally, but it is what it is. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up right here, guys. I appreciate you guys riding along with me. I got to get these quarters rolled up and get more machines coming in. You know, right now, today, what was it? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations. I'm pretty sure I hit 6 locations. A total of, what was it? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 machines for a total of $91. So there is still money to be made in the gumball world, in the vending machine world. It's just a matter of being persistent and getting after it and staying after it, and don't let up on it, no matter how hard it is, no matter how many times you say no, no matter how many times you run into problems. You just keep your head down and keep on hammering on it, and it's going to come. This pull is actually right at double what we did 2 weeks ago on 6 machines. So I'm hoping in 2 weeks, when we get some of this other equipment that I've got sitting in my shop out and working, that we'll see even more money. So be sure to live your lives to the fullest. Anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. Remember, I don't just say that because it sounds cool. I truly do mean that. And stay free, America, if you can.